Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel Moonful Readings. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you are having a great day. So for today's video, we're going to be taking a look at how your crush is viewing you, okay? So whoever you have on your mind, that's whose feelings we're going to be tapping into, okay? So let's see how they feel about you. As always, we have 4 piles to choose from today. We have pile number 1 right here with the whip and this beautiful, beautiful blue crystal. Love this one right here. With pile number 2, we have the cross with this gorgeous crystal. Love it. Okay. And then for pile number 3, we have the letter right here with this crystal. Okay. And then for pile number 4, we have the ways here with this crystal right here. So take your time, pause the video if you need to, and whenever you're ready, the timestamps for each of these piles will be in the description box down below and also the pinned comment, okay? So without further ado though, let's head into pile number 1. Hello pile number 1, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. If you chose this whip card right here, the number 11, with this beautiful blue crystal right here, then you're in the right place today. So in today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at how your crush is feeling about you right now, okay? So let's just head into it. I'm gonna first pull some oracle cards to get a general overview about how they feel about this connection between the both of you guys. And then I'm gonna get into some tarot to get some more detailed information about specifically how they're feeling about you. Okay, pile number 1. So let's just head into it. Let me shuffle these cards quickly. So for my pile number 1, the person on their mind, their crush. How does their crush feel about them? Wow, I love this. So we got the Samaritan card coming out. The light attribute says, refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. You know what's really interesting with the Samaritan card and your main significator here with the whip? The whip talks about, sometimes about, it can talk about like fights and tension, but it can also talk about like submission and oppression. So with this Samaritan card coming out, refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. It's almost like maybe your crush feels like you're ignoring them or something, but with the Samaritan card, it's like maybe they feel like they're not good enough for you, so they feel like it might be like an act of service for you to talk to them. But they do see you as a very kind person here with this Samaritan card. They do see you love to help others. They see you look out for the little guy type of energy here. That's very beautiful. But I do feel like we need to get some more cards up on here to get some more information. So let's see. Can I get another card, please, for how does pile number 1's crush? How does pile number 1's crush feel about pile number 1? How does pile number 1's crush? Ooh, okay. So we got number 30 coming out with smother here. Okay, you see like a little snake smothering this little mouse right here. Very interesting. I'm gonna have to get some more cards out on here to get a bigger picture. So let's do that. Let me get my Citadel Oracle out on here. Actually, I'm gonna do this one first. My Woodland Warden's Oracle. So let's see. How does pile number 1's crush feel about pile number 1? Pile 1's crush. Okay, very interesting. So we got the rooster and sunflower here with communication. All right. And let us get one more card. You know that what I'm getting so far, I don't want to assume things before I get all the cards out on here, pile number 1, but I am assuming that maybe this person feels a little bit smothered by your communication, or they feel like, I'm getting a vibe that they feel like you're too good for them, so they feel kind of weird. I don't know if that's the right verbiage or adjective. They feel weird when you talk to them because they feel like you're just doing a service for them. Like you're just talking to them to be nice and not that you actually have feelings for them. Especially with this smother card, I am getting like the smother communication here. Help those you would prefer to ignore. Let's see what else. It's almost like they feel like you might be babying them or something. it's very interesting energy. Let me get another card. Hopefully this will help clarify some of these things. So for my pile number 1, how does their crush feel about them? Wow. Okay. Very interesting. So we have the catalyst coming out. This says radical changes and taking control. Okay, so I feel like your crush might be a little bit shy around you. I do feel like they might feel like this is not one-sided, because I do feel like your crush has feelings for you, but I feel like they don't want to like smother you right here with their feelings. So it's like it could go one of two ways. Either they could feel like you're smothering them with your communication, and maybe they feel bad because they think like you're babying them. That could be one scenario here. Or they could feel like they don't want to bother you, okay? Like they don't want to smother you with like who they are, or they don't want to overwhelm you with their personality. So I feel like they want to take control of this situation and communicate with you. With this taking control and then also communication here. They want to change in power dynamics here with this radical changes. That's kind of what I'm getting here, is they want a change in power dynamics. They feel like you have all the control, and they feel like you can just kind of like whip them into submission almost here with this whip. It's like you have them in almost like a choke hold here with like this snake and this mouse, and they want to get in control of the situation, okay? Because deep down, they feel a lack in themselves here with this Samaritan. It's like you're a Samaritan to them, and they don't want to feel that way. They want to take control here. That's what this energy is. Okay, now I see it. Pile number 1. It took me a minute. I'm sorry. Again, just take what resonates. Yeah. So I do see them as worried that you have more control over this situation than they do, and I feel like it's because they do have feelings for you. They just don't really want to admit them. And they feel like, they feel like this is almost a little bit one-sided. Like maybe they don't even know you have a crush on them, and they feel like they're the only ones with a crush on you. I do feel like, there's like power dynamics here going on 120% here. But let's get some more cards out on here. This is very interesting. So for my pile number 1s, how is their crush feeling about them? For my pile number 1s, how is their crush feeling about my pile number 1s? Whoa, okay, they have a lot to say. All right, so let's take these. So first off, we got separation coming out. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay, so this is telling me a couple things. I got the image in my mind when I saw this card that you guys might only see each other once in a while, or maybe one of you guys is moving away from the other. And so there's almost like a time cramp here, a time rush. What's the right word? Like, they feel like time might be running out to talk to you, because there could be a separation on the horizon here, or they just don't see you very often. For some of you guys, it could have gotten too deep too fast. Like some of you guys, your crush literally could be somebody you had like a one-night stand with, and they feel like their feelings are too overwhelming to deal with the situation. So they're kind of going to maybe run away a little bit, or they're going to, or maybe you will try to run away, because I do feel like they want to get control of this situation. They don't want to admit their strong feelings for you. They're going to, like, they feel smothered, but like they're putting it on you. They might even tell you you're a little bit too much, or you're taking things too fast, but they're only saying that because they have such strong feelings for you that they don't want to like admit that, right? Here, and the only reason why I'm saying that is because you got the whip and the Samaritan here, okay? Refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore, right? I'm hoping that makes sense, pile number 1, but let's see. We also have deception coming out. It says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. hopefully you can see that. Yeah, so I do feel like, yeah, this person's putting on a mask. They want to mask their feelings. They want to just be like, oh, it's okay if, you know, we don't talk anymore. Or, oh, it's okay if, like, you know, I don't approach this person and communicate with them, you know, like, they're trying to deceive themselves almost about, like, their feelings for you. And, like, okay, right here we have codependency. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this could pertain to a lot of different things. I'm more so getting with this codependency that, like, things like either moved too fast between the both of you guys. Either this person knows that you have a crush on them and they're trying to put the blame on you, being like, oh, you moved too fast, when in reality they're just trying to hide their feelings about you. Or they could have no idea that you have feelings for them, but they're trying to fool themselves, being like, oh, I don't have feelings for pile number one, because you have such a chokehold on their heart that they're like, I need to take control of this situation, all right? I feel like I've been talking in circles. I'm gonna try to get some more feelings out here. I will with the tarot in 1 second. We also have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Yes. This card did come up in a reverse, actually, so that's very interesting. So maybe there are some, like, taboos about this relationship, or there would be. So, like, boss, coworker, just coworkers, or there could be an age difference. Maybe I'm getting, like, familial type of thing, and not in, like, a weird incesty type of way. I mean, in like maybe you're friends with their family, or there's something here, like a friend group, or like just maybe you've been friends for so long. This could be like you have a crush on one of your friends. You could have a crush on, like, say, your best friend's brother or something like that. That is something that could be going on here. There's definitely, like, power dynamics here, 100%. So this literally could be like a teacher and something. What's really interesting is I'm looking at this, and this is kind of what's telling me that is, you see how this, well, I hope you could see that. There we go. You see how this man is, like, looking at these two girls. It's like almost like they're fighting for his attention, or like he's like, I don't know, I'm getting that there's more than meets the surface here, because, you know, he's kind of taking, like, in control position, like his body language is, like, intentive listening to them, but also he's kind of defensive here. At least that's how I'm perceiving his body language, like his legs are crossed. So maybe this person kind of wants to keep his options open, and I feel like he's struggling within himself. Like, he wants to keep an open mind here, because he does feel very, like, or I don't know why I'm saying he. Your crush feels very attracted to you. He or they or she or whatever. They feel very attracted to you. It's just they're struggling with themselves a lot, and I'm kind of feeling that energy here. It's like I'm feeling like a back and forth type of energy. So they might be, like, hot and cold towards you. Maybe that's why you're coming to this reading, pile number one, because you're like, what are they thinking? Like, do they like me? Like you might be super confused, because they might be really, really hot one minute and then cold the next. So I do feel like they kind of want to take a step back from communicating. And I know that's kind of hard to hear, but it's only because they're just scared of their emotions, because they want to take control here. And I'm not just saying that to say that to make you feel better. You know how I am. Like, if you've ever been to my channel before, Pile One, you know I don't, like, sugarcoat things. But I was getting, like, the fact that they do have hidden feelings, just because they wanted to control the situation here. They might, only if this resonates, they might have, like, another option on the side that they're entertaining, or they could literally be in a relationship. I'm not necessarily getting that. I'm getting that they might have more options, like, on the side, but you're, like, their main one. They just want someone who doesn't scare them as much as you do, pile number one. So that's very interesting. Let's clear off this energy, though. Let's get some tarot on here. I definitely need some more clarification on this situation. I feel like it's a very nuanced situation going on, so I would love some more clarity on that, please, Spirit. So for my pile number ones, let's see. For my pile number ones, how does their crush feel about them? How does their crush feel about my pile number ones, please? Wow. Okay. So this definitely, like, validates my feelings through this whole situation. But let's go start from the beginning. Wow. Let's just do it this way. So we have the Two of Cups. So I was telling you, pile number one, they have a crush on you too. Two of Cups talks about soulmate connection, feeling bonded, feeling really, really close to somebody, okay? So, for a very select few of you, your crush could literally be somebody you're with, but they're just kind of backing off because maybe you had an argument or something and they want to be like in control of the situation. That's one scenario. Of course, take what resonates, but they could be a Leo as well, or a fire sign. So Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Could be a Libra, could be a Cancer. But anyways, yeah, with this Two of Cups, they feel strong soulmate bond with you. That's what the Two of Cups is all about, is like having a connection, a strong connection where you can really resonate with the other person. I feel like you guys have very good conversations here. I mean, we did get the communication there, so I do feel like your communication, at least when it's going, is very good, right? We also have the Lovers. I mean, I don't know how more plain could this person's feelings be. What's really interesting is sometimes when I do readings about how somebody feels about another person, sometimes it'll be very like blocked energy. It'd be hard to tap into their energy. But what's really interesting about your person is that I easily broke down that barrier. Like with your previous oracle cards, it was like there was a barrier up there, but I could kind of see through the cracks, right? And then as soon as I pull the tarot out, it's like, yeah, they're just laying their feelings out there. So I felt like this person is just like, well, with this Strength card, they're trying to be strong. I feel like they're just kind of failing. Not to call your person out here, pile number one, but I do feel like they're kind of failing in being strong here with their feelings. We also have the Hanged Man. So, wow, a lot of major arcana here. 3 out of your 4 cards are major arcana. So they definitely have strong feelings. This is definitely a big deal, a big connection to them. With this Hanged Man, I feel like they're trying to find another way to communicate with you. Maybe they felt like they were a little bit overbearing. That could be another scenario coming through, and they might be a little bit embarrassed about that. But I'm more so that they're getting that they're trying to hide their feelings, or maybe they feel like they said something that like led you on. Oh no. But and they're like, oh wait, like I was trying to hide my feelings, but then I said something and it was like, oh no, they might know I have feelings for them now type of energy. Even though I feel like you read them already. Like it was kind of easy for me to read them, and I'm not even there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you guys are very perceptive, I'm sure. So you kind of already felt that here. Yeah, it's like you guys are on the cusp of either like separating or coming together. And I feel like you feel like it at least could go either way. But that's only because this person just like won't admit to their feelings. But you know, anyway. Clarify this Lovers card and this Two of Cups, please. Clarify this Lovers and Two of Cups. Wow, okay. So we have the Knight of Swords. So this talks about communication. This talks about fast-moving energy. So I do feel like it's like they really want to admit their feelings. It's like they're really struggling not to. It's like, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I feel like, though a part of them might worry about coming on too strong. Again, and I feel like they feel like their feelings are one-sided, and that's why they kind of want to play it cool, because they feel like you don't feel as strongly as they do. Which you're here at this reading, so I doubt that, but maybe that's true. Maybe you do have a crush on this person, but they definitely have more feelings for you. That could be the case. Just take what resonates, but they have strong feelings for you. I mean, we got the Two of Cups, we got the Lovers, Knight of Swords clarifying them. They want to rush in and say something. Maybe they did say something like I was saying, and then they kind of regretted it, and then now they're pulling back their energy. Or they just didn't say anything, but you can tell. You know, you can tell. Clarify this Strength card. I want to get more information. I feel like I'm talking in circles or something. Because I feel like it's a pretty straightforward message here. Clarify the Strength. Woo, that we got the Devil. Yeah, they're addicted to you, pile number one. And again, I don't be sugarcoating things, but yeah, definitely some addiction going on here. again, it could be a little bit taboo, your connection. It doesn't have to be, but if it is, that's another incentive why they feel like really attached to you. Again, this might be like a one night stand type of thing, so they are more attached than they're letting on. It doesn't have to be. You guys literally could have like barely talked before, but they just feel so enamored by you and so entrapped by you. It's like they don't want to show how chained to you they are, because again, this relationship might not even be like a relationship. Like, it might just, you guys might have just met like yesterday. Okay, so take what resonates. This is kind of like, it is a general reading, so again, could apply to many situations here. But so you guys could be in a relationship, you guys could have just met the other day, but the same energy applies, of course. I feel like since there is like a soulmate energy here, we got the infinity sign and this strength card. I feel like you guys have met in past lifetimes. That's why you guys were so immediately drawn to one another, and why this person's hiding their feelings, because they are so strong. There might be a side to them that's kind of like, why am I getting this? I'm so sorry, pile number one. That's kind of like freaky. Like, they want to do stuff to you in the bedroom. Like, if they already have, like, they want to go further. I don't know why this is coming through, but this person has a lot stronger, not only romantic feelings towards you, but a lot stronger sexual desires towards you than, like, they let on. Especially their sexual desires, more so than even their feelings, which is very interesting. I feel like this person, no matter what they say, even if they come across as like a player or something like that, they really hold sex sacred. And I do feel like they can tell that it's going to be a great time with you, is all I'm going to say, okay? This isn't an 18 plus reading, so I'm going to stop there. But let's see about this Hanged Man. We got the Four of Cups. Yeah, this makes perfect sense. The Four of Cups talks about, well, rejecting an offer. It can talk about being bored. It can talk about, like, not seeing what's right in front of you, etc. So this is just telling me that they're going to play it cool, or they're maybe not going to accept your love offers because they don't want to get too attached. It's like they feel like, for some of you guys, they might, not that they are stringing you along, but this could apply. I feel like they're, I don't want to say coming from a good place, because we do have the Devil here, we have the Whip, which can, both of these things can talk about like almost like slavery, or like feeling oppressed or feeling chained down. So I feel like they're trying to make you feel the same way before they come in with a love offer. So however toxic or non-toxic your person is coming forward with this energy, I feel like it does have to do with insecurities here. And that's why we have the Hanged Man and the Four of Cups. It's like they want to take a step back. This is both like taking a step back, or not seeing what's in front of you, or like trying to see things from a different perspective. That's what the Hanged Man talks all about, is like trying to do things a different way. So maybe they approached you in one way and you didn't take it very well. Or maybe that's how they perceived your interaction. You could have taken it great. I mean, you're here about your crush, so you could have taken it great. You're like, oh, maybe they have a crush on me. I definitely have a crush on them. Let's see what's going on. And then it's like, whoa, okay. I'm like, okay, a lot more under the surface than I ever knew about, right? Pile number one. So that's definitely this energy coming here. Yeah, it's like they want to play cat and mouse. So because we have two different energies here, we have almost like a standstill energy right here in stagnation. But at the beginning, we have forward movement, the opposite of stagnation, a soul connection, beautiful energy. And then right here, it's like a standstill. So like I was saying, hot and cold. You might see them moving forward. You might see them like rejecting date offers, or they might pull back. I see that coming up next for you when it comes to your crush. And only because of this energy. So, not the best angle that they're taking here, but maybe they are kind of seeing their toxic ways here. Let me get another card to see if they're kind of realizing it, or if this is their strategy, you know? If that makes sense. So is this their strategy, or what is this? Five of Swords. Yeah. Five of Swords talks about like conflicting energies. It talks about arguments. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of their strategy, not gonna lie. Like, it is kind of their strategy, so that's maybe not the healthiest perspective or way to go about things, but I do feel like, again, it stems from insecurities. So you might see them, like, again, pulling back their energy. Maybe some of them trying to make you jealous with other people as well. Yeah, or just putting on the persona of, like, a player or something just to push their own feelings down, which is not fair to you, but here we are, pile number 1. So don't shoot the messenger, please. So let's see. Let's get some advice for you, because I feel like you could really, really use it, pile number 1. I guess we'll use all my decks. So, for my pile number 1, that energy got heavy there for a second. I'm sorry. Okay, advice. Thank you. So let's see what this says. Oh, we got 2. We got, wow. This is crazy. So we got first quarter moon in Taurus with release control. I feel like both of you are kind of coming at this with like, you know how I was saying there was power dynamics going on here and like control issues almost from both sides of you, like both of you, right? Maybe you are showing this person 2 sides of yourself as well. That was kind of coming up for me. I didn't say it before, but I was seeing that. So maybe you're not playing the fence with this person, but I do feel like you feel their hot and cold energy. So you might be mirroring that energy, pretending like you don't care, pretending like you care one minute and then you don't the next. And there's a power struggle here. But Spirit's asking you to release control in this situation, which is very pertinent to your situation, I feel like, for reasons mentioned previously. So, yeah, Spirit just wants you to kind of let it go. Just release it. And whatever happens, happens. Because we also have first quarter moon in Aries. You guys could be an Aries or a Taurus. Virgo, maybe. Or Capricorn. So we have first quarter moon in Aries. Step into your power. You could be a Pisces as well. Doesn't have to resonate. Or Sagittarius. So we have step into your power. Yeah, so this is talking about just like releasing this person for now. Easier said than done. I say that so much on my channel, but it's like you can come to as many readings as you want, but until you're personally ready to like say let go and let God, or just, you know, whatever advice comes through, until you're ready to do that, it's always easier said than done, right? First quarter moon in Aries, step into your power. Yeah, like just take back control. Actually, if you want actual control of this relationship, pile number 1, then it's best to just release it. In that way, just standing in your power and just releasing this person will give you all the benefit. It will give you all the control in this situation. Does that make sense, pile number 1? Like, I hope that makes sense. It's like by releasing control, you're the one actually in control. Let's see what else comes out for you, pile number 1. I want one more card of advice for my pile number 1s, please. One more card of advice. Maybe. This deck is so hard for me to shuffle, I swear. One more card of advice. Let me just pull it from the middle here. Whoa. So we have number 20 coming out with keep your temper. Don't allow anger to rule you. This person might be making you a little bit upset, especially if you have a history with this person. Yeah, it's all about releasing control here. Remember, like, anger usually, not all the time, but anger usually comes from a place of feeling a lack of control and feeling scared, feeling fearful. Like 9 times out of 10 type of energy. Of course, there's the exceptions, you know. Sometimes people could be doing really horrible things to us, and like anger comes out of like revenge, like it, you know. But this is, I feel like this person does deep down, whether you want to admit it or not, kind of makes you angry because you feel like they have all the control. But in reality, they feel like you have all the control here. So again, like I said, to fully get into your power, release your anger, release your need to control, and then that way you will step into your power and actually have control over this relationship and the situation, and then you can choose which way you want to go, pile number 1. So That's very interesting. I hope that helped you, pile number one. If it did, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Like and subscribe if you're called to do so. I definitely appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and great rest of your life. Thank you so much for being here. Bye. Hello, pile number two. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. If you chose this cross card here with the number 36 or this beautiful howlite crystal, then you're in the right place today. So in today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at how your crush, the person on your mind, is feeling about you right now, okay? So let's just head into your reading. I'm going to pull some oracle cards to see how they're feeling about you and your connection right now. And then later we're going to get some more details about how they're feeling about you with tarot, okay? Though I do want to point right off the bat here with your significator card here, the cross, there might be, coming from either side of your relationship, there might be some difficulties or some pain we're dealing with or burden. Because the cross in Lenormand, this is a Lenormand card, talks about a heavy burden, like a cross to bear, kind of like just accepting your fate, but in the sense that it's too much to really bear. So that could be coming from either side here, but let's get some more information for you, pile number two. So, from our pile number two, how is their crush feeling about them? Let's see. Let's see, please. How is their crush feeling about them? Ooh, okay, very interesting. So we have the Gambler coming out. This card says, with the light attribute, willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. Very, very interesting. Let's get some more cards up on here. I'm interested to see where this energy is going here. So let's see. Get my Iris Oracle up on here. Love this deck. So for my pile number ones, how's the crush feeling about them? Oh, okay, I guess we're getting two cards popping up. Okay, wow. So we have number 12 right here with calm within transformation. And then we have number 67 here with visions. Okay, so immediately, I'm going to pull some more cards in 1 second. But immediately I'm getting that you guys, or this person might be like having visions of you. So maybe you guys had a past. This could be an ex. I am getting that for some of you guys, this is an ex energy that you still have a crush on, that maybe you're not fully over here, or you don't even want to be fully over. Because you see how this person's blindfolded? It's like somebody here in this situation doesn't want to see the truth here. And with this visions card, I am getting that this person is getting visions of you and them together. This person might be weighed down with their feelings for you, because this could be like an ex and the situation closed out. Okay, so they might still have feelings for you. I am getting that, but I also feel like you, again, this is your crush, so you do have feelings for them, I assume. So, it's like, it's like there is a pause in your relationship here, and one or both of you is like, should we go for it here with this Gambler? It's like they've been having visions about you. They've been thinking about you. You're constantly on their mind. But they're wondering, like it's definitely a gamble to come after you is where they're at in your relationship right now. And calm within transformation is giving me that you guys really aren't talking right now. Or if you guys are, there's like something being unsaid, like an elephant in the room type of energy. So you guys could, again, this could be an ex. It doesn't have to be, but this is the strongest message I'm getting for you, pile number two. So just take whatever resonates and apply it. But this could be an ex and you guys are just like barely talking, or if you guys aren't talking, it's like maybe you asked this person to grow up before coming towards them. Or there might have been an argument or like a breakup again. This is an ex, so I assume it like a breakup was at least the analogy that I'm giving right now. So it's like this person wants to work on themselves here with calm within transformation so they can be better for you, or so you guys' relationship could work out better here. I'm just going to pull some more cards, pile number two. Let's pull some more cards to get some more information. So for my pile number twos, please, how is their crush feeling about my pile number twos? Yeah. So we got the snail and the huckleberry coming out with trust in the invisible. Okay, so my voice just cracked right there. I'm so sorry. Wow, look at this coloring. We have these greens and these like purpley blues here. I actually like greens and purpley blues. I love this. Okay, so anyways, sorry. I noticed colors like right off the bat with my cards. I need to get more into like spiritual color theory. But anyways, besides the fact, yeah, it's like trust in the invisible is definitely telling me that like you guys like aren't talking again, or there's like an elephant in the room, but this person has been having visions of you guys being together and it's weighing heavily on them, like heavily. If this person isn't your ex, this person's really, really holding in their feelings. Like pile number one's person was holding in their feelings, but it was easy to grasp that energy. For you, pile number two, so much harder. So much harder to grasp your person's energy, and I'm sure you feel the same frustration with them. Calm within transformation. Maybe they're going through something in their life that's very difficult for them. So maybe you even know that they're not ready to like come out with their feelings, or maybe they're dealing with, this is very specific, but your person could be dealing with a loss in their life, whether the loss of a pet, family member, maybe a health issue as well for some of you guys here. This snake energy and candles is somehow giving me health. Same with the cross. So there could be health struggles going on in their life, or maybe yours or something here. Very interesting. Let me get a couple more cards. Let me get a card from my Citadel Oracle and not the entire deck, please. Thank you. I just messed up my whole setup. Sorry about that. Let's get some more. So for my pile number two, how is their crush feeling about my pile number twos? Oh, you guys are getting a lot of cards, but that's okay. We got the miser coming out with stubbornness and inflexibility. Very interesting keywords for the miser. I'll have to think about that. Give me 1 second. So, and then we also got the merchant here. So this is giving me Libra vibes. So you guys could be a Libra. This is also an earth sign, and so is the miser. So you could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or your person could definitely be. I am getting a lot of greens and like spiritual and grounded energy here. So the merchant, sorry, I got off topic. The merchant, self-worth and trade here. Oops, that was not focused the entire time. I'm so sorry, pile number two. It's a beautiful card. Yeah, so like self-worth and trade here. This person might feel like they have to like trade in something before they can come towards you. Again, they could be dealing with stuff in their life that needs to be balanced, or maybe they feel like they don't have enough money. Because if this person is like an earth sign or has that very strong in their chart, or is a Libra, they could be really dealing with their self-worth when it comes to their physical possessions or their material possessions, right? That could be something going on here. So they could be embarrassed about that, or they want to get that right first before they come towards you, because it might be a gamble here. They might feel like you're bougie or something. Or that you need a lot from them, so they don't want to like present something that is not up to your standards here. The miser though, with stubbornness and inflexibility, I'm getting basically like the energy that they feel like they need to like build up their bread basically, like their money, before they come towards you. I feel like with this calm within transformation here, I feel like they base a lot of their self-worth on their material possessions. And so I feel like they feel it would be a gamble here to come towards you with their feelings. With this inflexibility too, and the snail, it's like they're very slow moving. They take their time with things, and they would honestly rather prefer to have this connection in their head right now. I'm sorry to say it, pile number two. They would rather have this connection in their head right now versus in the physical reality. I do feel like that's kind of where they're slowly headed here, but it's like they can't see the way out of a certain situation. Maybe you did ask for something and they're like, I don't know how to give that to you, you know? There is kind of a selfish energy coming off of your person, pile number two, I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like they're trying to come from a good place. I feel like they are going through a lot right now. especially when it comes to their self-worth. Again, it could be a health issue that's really bringing them down here, a money issue as well. They could have a family, kids. My ear just rang when I said that, so that could definitely resonate with you. They could be having an issue with food as well. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I feel like they feel lost in their life right now. And you kind of are this shining star in their life. You see how there's like stars right here and stars right here? It's like they're kind of stuck in their daydreams of you because they feel like in real life they aren't good enough for you, or they can't give you enough here with this trade. They don't feel like it's balanced. Yeah, they might feel like their feelings are one-sided as well. Like they might not feel the love coming off of you as well, because trust in the invisible is giving me the vibes that they don't see the love back. So they would feel like it's a gamble to tell their feelings for you. And I'm saying they have feelings for you because we have the cross here, and visions. So it's both kind of giving the vibes that they're bogged down by a lot right now, and it could be like their feelings for you. But let's get some more cards out here. Let's get some more oracle cards, and then I'm gonna get tarot in a second. So how is pile number 2's person? How is their crush feeling about my pile number 2's? Again, they could just be busy with life a little bit. Wow, this tells a lot. So let's see. Let's get some more cards though. How does pile number 2's crush feel about them? How does pile number 2's crush feel about them? And one more card, please. Okay, thank you. Interesting. So, wow, okay. This is just very validating for my intuition. So we have express your love coming out, and I kind of hear them literally telling you express your love. Like it says go ahead and make the romantic gesture, but I feel like they're more so asking you to do it, pile number 2. And you could be like literally rolling your eyes right now, but I feel like again they're not ready to express their love. So it's like, and they feel like it would be a gamble here if they did. So maybe they feel like they can't give you enough time as well. But yeah, they want you to go ahead and make the first move. We also have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So maybe you guys have the same friend group, or maybe they literally have tried to get like your friends, their friends to talk to you about them or something, or hype them up, or maybe they just have put out, maybe again you might have a mutual friend group or a mutual like work group or co-workers, and they might have actually sent some people to see maybe how you feel about them. Maybe somebody has said like a side comment about your crush and you might have not thought anything of it, but maybe they sent that person to try to suss out your feelings for them. I don't feel like I got very far because they're still very confused as to like where you stand. But you are on their mind here with this visions card, and you're very heavy on their mind here with the cross. So with this stubbornness is coming out. So I feel like this person's just very stubborn. Like they're a perfectionist. Definitely could be an earth sign. I'm a Virgo, so I'm allowed to say that. So I do feel like they're a perfectionist. Heavy Taurus and Virgo vibes, 100%. Maybe even Aquarius, but yeah. I feel like this connection is just so much in like the 5D here, because we have a lot, like I was saying, there's a lot of purple energy here, and purple energy talks about like the crown chakra, which is all in the 5D. It's very, very spiritual. It's like in the higher realm. So you guys might literally be living your best life with this person, or best friends up in the higher realm somewhere, but in their physical green, their physical material reality, especially with the Merchant here and the Miser, like it's like earth energy. It's very grounded energy. So it's like in the 3D, in this realm, in this world, they're not ready. But that's why it's maybe confusing to you, because in the spiritual realm, you guys are like really living it up with one another. But maybe that's why they and you guys are also having visions about this, and why you feel so drawn to one another, because you could be besties up in some realm, okay? But not, unfortunately, in this realm. So that's why there might be a little bit of imbalance, okay? We also have this could be the one coming out. Beautiful. So yeah. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Very lovely. Yeah, they definitely see you as like the one. They're very, very attached to you. Pile number 2. Believe it or not, because I feel like it might be a little bit hard for you to believe. Let's put this over there. And then we got you deserve love. You are lovable. Yeah, I feel like they don't feel like they can give you enough or enough love or enough support or enough money right now. So this is just confirming. That's why I said that when this card came out. I was like, yeah, that's just kind of confirming my hunch that they don't feel up to par with you or like they can give you enough, pile number 2. So honestly, that's kind of sad. But I feel like it just has to do with this person's self-worth here. Maybe in the past they've been told that their self-worth has to deal with their money or their status or something like that. This person could have status in something, maybe not. But maybe that's why they're feeling a little bit sad about certain things here. I feel like they're really obsessed with the material world. So that could be, honestly, I feel like a turnoff for you a little bit. Even though this is your crush, I feel like you do kind of get frustrated with them a little bit because they're so obsessed with like the material realms. I also don't feel like you guys talk that much or you guys know each other that well. Unless you guys are like exes, but even then I feel like they might have grown here with this calm within transformation. They might have grown so much since you've talked to them or known them that they're like kind of a completely different person here. So take whatever resonates. This is a general reading, so there are different like scenarios playing out right here. Oops, I didn't mean to take that. So let's see. Let's put these cards off to the side though, and let's get some tarot to get some more detailed information about how this person's feeling about you. So for my pile number 2s, I like getting oracle cards to set the backdrop and then tarot cards to like do a deep dive on somebody's feelings. Kind of feel like I'm up in somebody's business, but you know, hey. Let's see. So for my pile number 2s, how does their crush feel about them? How does my pile number 2's crush feel about them? Okay. Very interesting. So we got the Fool card coming out. So this talks about new beginnings. This talks about a fresh start. I feel like your person wants a new beginning or fresh start with you, whether you've known them for a while or not. I do feel like they want to like step into a new area with you. But we did get the 7 of Swords. Sorry, you can't see that. Let's see if we can fix that. So we got the 7 of Swords. Got hope and reflection here. Interesting. And we also got the Death card coming out. I don't know why I was drawn to those words. Yeah, it's like they have hope. Like, you see how he's coming out of this casket? And normally the 7 of Swords talks about, like, sneaky energy. So there is an element of sneakiness here, like, kind of raising from the dead and trying to, like, sneak their way back in here. But yeah, you might feel like this connection is dead, or they feel like this connection is dead. That is an energy coming through here because of a lack of communication or a lack of worthiness. They could have done some sneaky stuff in the past, especially if you have a past with this person, pile number 2. So that's like another thing that they feel like they need to get past here. This is the Death card here. Santa Muerte is the Death card in this deck. So it's telling me that, like, they want to put this to rest. They want to put the sneaky energy to rest, whether it is just they did something messed up, or they could have like player energy. Maybe they want to put that to rest, and they know they need to do that to come towards you, or they need to stop like hiding things from you to have this new beginning. I'll clarify these cards in a little bit to maybe get some more information about that, but again, it is a general reading. But they do want to put to rest some sneaky energy here, and they kind of want to like be raised from the dead. They want this connection to like come out of this sarcophagus and like be reborn here with this Fool. We also got the King of Cups. So this is just telling me that yes, they have a lot of love for you. They have a lot of love to give. I feel like they want to come... Yeah, it's like they're in a sarcophagus. They're like in a coffin. Maybe you put them there, or maybe they put themselves there out of lack of adequacy. Like they feel inadequate towards you and your connection, or like their love was. But it's interesting we got the calm within transformation here. It's like they were in a coffin And then now they're trying to come out of it. They're trying to revive this relationship here. And like with the death card, it talks about an ending, like a death and a rebirth type of energy here. So it's like they want to revive the situation that they think either could be dead, or they, again, type of energy. I feel like you know what's going on with your situation here. So let me clarify this Seven of Swords. Seven of Cups. So yeah, it's definitely giving like, if it resonates, this person could have been a player in the past, and maybe that's why you put an end to this connection, because I feel like either this person put an end to this connection because of their self-worth, or you put an end to this connection because they were a player, straight out, or like they couldn't decide between you and somebody else, or they couldn't decide if they wanted to be with you. So you kind of put it like the nail in the coffin here, or 7 nails in this coffin specifically. But after they've been reflecting here, because we have reflection and the death card, so it's like they've really done some reflecting on your relationship, and now they're full of hope again towards the future. And they're like, they realize that maybe they gave off conflicting energies, or maybe they confused you, or maybe they were confused themselves, so they couldn't come forward. And this could all literally be something you don't know about, or it could be out in the open, and like this is something you are aware of. But I feel like they are trying to hide, like maybe even coming forward towards you, because they feel like maybe they're not done like ruminating or reflecting on this connection. Clarify this death card, please. Clarify this death card, please. Okay, sorry, I don't mean to make these noises. I am so sorry. We also got the Tower. So yeah, the Tower is a whole bunch of energy. It's about bringing down foundations. This is what I was trying to say. But you see all this chaotic energy in this card. It's like nothing is as you thought it was. So with it clarifying this death card, I feel like maybe you surprised them and cut them off, because you're like, I'm not going to be having this confusing energy. Like, you're going to have to work on yourself. And they're like, you know what? You're right. I do need to work on myself. And now they're kind of like going and being in that phase. And this could literally be, I'm getting the vibes that this literally could have all been happening in like the 5D, or like in a subconscious area. Or maybe they just pulled back their energy and you guys kind of stopped talking for a little bit, or you have subtle interactions. But you can feel this energy going on, right? Pile number 2. Like, if this is resonating, it literally, this, for some of you guys, this is out on the open. Like, you guys like had some sort of falling out, or there was a breakup, or you told them to leave you alone for one reason or another. But I feel like for the majority of you guys just kind of went radio silent, or there's just like, again, like elephant in the room type of energy, where this energy really like is affecting them here. Yeah, and nothing is as it seems. It's how they're feeling. Because, yeah, I feel like you threw them a curveball or something, especially when it comes to like an ending. For a very select few of you guys had like a one night stand with this person, or you guys slept together, you were, you know, F buddies or something, and then you got pregnant. And maybe this person pulled back their energy because they're like, wait, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough status, I don't have this or that or something. And you kind of really hurt you. And maybe that's why this cross is coming out with like a cross to bear. That's only very specific, so take whatever resonates. And then, wow, okay. So we got the 2 of Pentacles clarifying this King of Cups over here. So yeah, they don't know how you're going to receive them. Since this is your crush, I feel like you probably would be pretty happy if they came forward with their cup of love. But yeah, I feel like they're not unsure about it. The 2 of Pentacles usually depicts like somebody like in balance, like balancing multiple things. Like things aren't steady, things aren't set in their ways yet. It's talking about either balancing 2 options, or just not feeling stable, or trying to do everything at once. So I do feel like if this person feels like if they came forward with their cup of love for you, that it wouldn't be balanced yet. And oh, that does remind me, remember I was saying there was like a lack of balance here with this Merchant card. So I even forgot about that until I said that. Like there's a lack of balance here. Like they can't give you what you deserve. So Yeah, that's kind of where they're at, pile number 2. And I feel like they're really struggling with that. They're trying to bring things back into balance here. And we got a butterfly here, which does symbolize transformation. So I do feel like they actually are working on themselves. If you told this person and you cut them off being like, you need to work on yourself. Like, I love you and everything, but you need to work on yourself. Or that was just something unsaid that is kind of, you know, the elephant in the room. Then I feel like they really took that to heart. I do feel like you really kind of messed them up a little bit, and they took that to heart, and that's something that they're working on 100%. And I do feel like they're coming forward with an offer very soon, but they do still feel like they need to work on themselves a little bit more. So let's clear off this energy for you, pile number 2. Very interesting. I love when a reading goes deep and not surface level. So let's get some cards out of advice for you, because I do feel like you need it, pile number 2. So just my humble opinion, but if I was in the same situation, I get you, girl. Like, so let's see. Let's get some cards of advice. Can I get some advice for my pile number 2, please, Spirit? Can I get some advice for them? I like this message. So we got last quarter moon in Sagittarius with practice gratitude. Yeah, I feel like Spirit wants you to be kind of grateful for how this played out. I feel like Spirit wants you to be more grateful for what's in your life right now and not focus too much on this connection. But also, I do feel like Spirit wants you to be kind of grateful about like how this person really took what you said to heart, whether it was something literally said or just an energy. Maybe you exerted some type of boundaries towards this person, but Spirit wants you to just practice gratitude for where you're at and where this person's at, and that this person is trying to give this relationship a shot, whether they're literally saying that or not. I do feel like they are trying to. So Spirit just kind of wants you to accept that energy right here. Kind of slow things down a little bit too, and not be so much in your head about things. Let's get another card of advice though for my pile number 2s. Can I get another card of advice for my pile number 2s when it comes to their crush and this relationship? Can I get some advice, please? Okay. We got the manatee. Love this. So it says right here, forgiveness, surrender, and release. Yeah, you might have to forgive this person or even yourself in this situation. Because maybe you're being a little bit, like, not to call you out, pile number 2, but don't shoot the messenger, because this is coming from my spirit guides, I swear. You might be being a little bit too hard on this person, or a little bit, not pushy. I don't want to say pushy. I don't feel like you are being pushy towards this person, but maybe you're not being patient enough with this person, or maybe this person, like I said in the beginning, they might be going through a lot in their life, and you might be, like, not that, you might be being a little bit unfair towards this person, and not to say that you shouldn't, like, you know, put up boundaries towards someone who keeps on saying, promising you the world, and they never give it to you. But I do feel like this person's trying, and I do feel like this person is really took what you either you said or didn't say to heart, and they're really trying to better themselves. And you know, I feel like the process they're going through right now, this transformative process, is kind of taking a toll on them. So Spirit kind of wants you to be patient, and in that way forgive yourself, but also forgive them. And, you know, just surrender and release this relationship to the divine. Let's get one more card before we go. Okay. Let me get a card, last card of advice for you. So we have number 8, do not drink poison. This says, do not do things you know are bad for you. I feel that's just a general good little bit of advice. But yeah, I feel like ruminating on this situation too much is just being too hard to bear. So that's why Spirit wants you to forgive yourself, surrender, release, and practice gratitude. So we're not like continuously checking up on them on social media, like constantly seeing if they're liking other people's posts or who they're following, you know? Like just kind of let them do their thing, pile number 2. And in that way, like you could be more grateful for like what is in your life, right? So I hope this reading resonated with you, pile number 2. Hopefully it wasn't too preachy. I'm so sorry if it was, but I feel like this is definitely a message Spirit wanted to get across, so don't shoot the messenger. But if it did resonate, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Like and subscribe if you feel called to do so. I definitely appreciate it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and great rest of your life. Thank you so much for being here. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. If you chose this card right here, number 27 with the letter or this beautiful blue crystal, then you're in the right place today. So, in today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at what your crush thinks of you, what your crush's feelings are towards you, okay, pile number 3? So let's just get into it. Though, first of all, with this letter here, I'm definitely getting that your crush wants to send you a letter, send you a message. Definitely some communication is needed in this communication, in this relationship. So this could be coming from you or them. We'll see in 1 second. I definitely feel like a message is coming towards you, though. A message of love here with this little heart. So I'm excited. Let's see. Let's see, pile number 3. How does your crush feel about you, pile number 3? How's their crush feel about them? Ooh, interesting. So we got the priest coming out. This card says, facilitates spiritual commitment, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. Very interesting. You guys could be a little bit witchy, pile number 3. You guys could be, very spiritual. You guys could literally know each other from like church or something, or a spiritual practice. If not, your person, your crush, definitely thinks of you as a very spiritual person, a very enlightened person, someone who's kind of carefree too. This person definitely looks carefree here, and also like they seem like they're praying. So you guys might literally pray in front of this person, or that's part of your spirituality or something, and this person knows that, and so they definitely see you as someone, again, very spiritual. You could be a spiritual leader in your community or something along those lines. Let's see what else comes through. Or they just see you as someone who's just very calm, who's very level-headed at the very least. Let's see, for my pile number 3s, how does their crush feel about them? Okay, so this card turned over, we'll take it. Oh, even more spiritual energy. We have number 70 here with spirits to guide you. Interesting. This person might be spiritual themselves. They might literally send you a letter that's like, oh, God led me to you type of energy. I don't know why I'm getting that. This is a very interesting energy. It's almost like they feel guided towards you. Yeah, with spirits to guide you. Maybe they want to like open this can of worms I heard with you. So they definitely want to like express themselves or their feelings to you. Let's see. This is a very interesting energy. Let me get some more cards up on here. Let me get my Woodland Warden's Oracle. So, for my pile number 3, how does their crush feel about them? Pile number 3's crush feel about them. What are their feelings? Ooh, okay. I love so far today that everyone's crushes do have feelings towards them. We got the Finch and Peach with romance. So we got the romance card coming out for you, pile number 3. That's very exciting. Yeah, I do feel like they feel very connected to you. They definitely have a crush on you back. They're definitely thinking about like opening that door here, being like opening that can of worms I keep on hearing. And we do have a bird here. You know how birds eat worms. So it's like, I don't know why I keep on hearing that, but they definitely want to open up some sort of communication towards you. That's definitely something. And we did get the romance card, so like they have romantic feelings for you. Okay, great. I feel like there's something going on in this connection. I'm kind of like laughing and I don't know why exactly. I feel like there's definitely like teasing going on here, or this person just feels kind of giddy towards you in this connection, because I feel like maybe either you have expressed something towards this person, and even if you haven't, they just feel kind of like giddy around you, or just playful or happy, or a little bit concerned. Though I am getting a little bit of concerned energy, like they're kind of scared to open that metaphorical can of worms here, or to open this communication with you, to say. Interesting. Let's see. Can I get another card for my Citadel Oracle? How does pile number 3's crush feel about my pile number 3's, please? How's my pile 3's crush? The person on their mind. How do they feel about them? Okay, so we got 2 cards coming out from this deck. Wow. Okay, so we have the Shepherd coming out with celebration and family. Interesting. And we have the Champion, achievement and downfall. Very interesting energies here. And why I said wow is because we saw this Shepherd card coming out, and it's kind of giving me the energy of, like, you know, I heard the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. And now that's a Bible verse, and I'm sorry if that's kind of triggering for some of you people, but that I'm just saying what I heard. So I'm getting that there's something very, very spiritual going on here, and there's something spiritual connecting the both of you guys. I can't really put my finger on it. And more spiritual than any of the other piles. Now, pile number 2 definitely had that spiritual connection, like in the 5D, like their souls were interacting there. But your guys is just like very, like, you guys literally might be getting married to this person or something, or this person's about to propose. That could be for some of you guys. For others of you, we do got celebration and family. So this person, yeah, might be planning a proposal of some kind in a spiritual place or in a spiritual way. This is very interesting. We also got the Champion here with achievement and downfall. So I feel like, I feel like this person does see you as like an achievement, as something to gain, as something they need to fight for. You guys literally might share like family friends or something with this celebration and family. And I don't know why this card is giving me like family celebration vibes, but it is. You guys might live in the countryside is what I'm getting. You don't have to, but there's some sort of something going on. Of course, pile number 3. I'm not fully grasping this energy. That's why I'm kind of like thinking around here. Let's get some more help. I need some more help. So let me get another oracle deck on here. So for my pile number 3s, how is their crush feeling about them? And now some of these cards literally might be really resonating with you, and I'm just not fully grasping it. So you might be looking at these cards and be like, oh, that's a synchronicity for me. Like maybe a finch or like a goat I'm getting, or something here. Maybe somebody with pink hair or short hair. Let's see. So for my pile number 3s, how does their crush feel about them? Maybe there's like family or spirituality getting in the way. Let's see. Can I see how pile number 3's crush is feeling about them, please? How is pile number 3's crush feeling about them? Okay, so we got significant amount of cards. Very interesting. We got make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. You know what I'm getting here? This is a very interesting message, and I'm kind of piecing together these parts. Maybe you guys are in a spiritual community that doesn't approve of your connection. Now, this could be like a literal like church group. Could be a family here with celebration and family. It could be an organization, like even a workplace that doesn't agree with your connection. And that's why they're maybe nervous about sending this letter or this note here to you about how much they love you, because it might be frowned upon. And maybe they feel like your beliefs don't align with theirs here with this priest. Maybe they feel like you will close the door on them if they open up about how they're feeling, because you might not have opened up about your feelings. Or maybe some of you guys have opened about your feelings here, but there's definitely something coming in the way of you two. Yeah, and like that was the energy I was picking up, that like they're trying to fight for you, or they feel like they have to fight for you. Maybe there's an arranged marriage type of here. Maybe, ooh, okay, this is very specific, but if it resonates, it resonates. Maybe you're arranged to marry somebody else, but you have your eye on this person and they have their eye on you. Or maybe one or both of you is married. Ooh, okay. Getting some tea over here, but we have make the effort. So I do feel like this person's going to make an effort towards you, towards this connection. Okay. Let's see what else came out. We had the retreat card. It's time to disconnect from the world. So I'm getting a couple messages from here. Maybe they're going to try to take back their energy a little bit and kind of see how they can work this situation or work your mind, because you might be the one blocking this connection because of your spiritual beliefs. That could be another thing. I think I briefly touched on it. So maybe they feel like their offer won't be accepted by you. But we also have, again, the retreat card. So I feel like they want to take you out on a treat. They want to take you out on a date. I do feel like this person like low-key kind of wants to like get into a relationship with you, like wants to propose to you, even like get married. And that's kind of a crazy energy to come out in a crush reading, but I am getting those kind of vibes. Maybe they're scared to come on too strong even. I don't know. I am getting like they want to fight for you. So literally someone or something is coming in between you guys, whether it be family, church, friend group even. Not necessarily getting that, but could be. They want you to make the effort as well. They might feel like they don't want to do all the work here. If something's coming in between the both of you guys, they don't want to keep on doing the work. Oh, and I forgot we did. Let me address this first. We have children. Now this could be what's getting in the way. Children or another marriage. We have your love life is being affected by children. So it could be like just your childhood wounds, but I'm more so getting that maybe one or both of you have children. So maybe that's why a certain family is disapproving of this connection, because they're like, you already have a family, or this person already has a family. So like, what are you doing? Like, even if you guys are separated from whoever you had children with, there could be something there. And now again, you don't have to have children, but or this person doesn't have to have children. It could literally be pets here as well, but maybe they have pets with like another person, or I'm definitely getting like a third party. Whatever that means to your connection is getting in the way of your connection. But I feel like they're gonna maybe try to like sneakily like send you something, because they find you as an achievement here with the champion. Like they have to fight for you, but also like with this downfall here, this downfall keyword, I'm getting that like there's some sort of risk to it. We also had pay attention to the red flags coming out. So, oops, it's not focusing. It says the signs are cautioning you. Yeah, I feel like this person feels like they have to be kind of cautious when they approach you for whatever reason. Literally could just be like you have a scary dad or something that's very protective. Like literally could be the situation I'm seeing here. But we have romance here. They have a lot of love for you. I feel like they want to get along with your family is what I'm getting. They want to get under your good graces. I feel like you're very protected. You see how this figure is like kind of overshadowing and protecting this other figure right here? And like, you know how like parents protect their children? Yeah, they feel like you're super protected. It's like you almost have a boundary around you, which is also why with this champion card, I was getting that you're kind of hard to get. You literally could just have a boundary around yourself. So whether it be your religion or whatever, you could have a boundary around yourself, pile number 3. And now this is your crush, so you do have feelings for them. But I feel like they want you to make a little bit more effort because they feel like it's a bigger stretch for them to approach you versus you approaching them if you haven't approached them already. If that's your dynamic, they feel like it's more of an effort for them to approach you, whether due to family or whatever, versus you approaching them. So they literally could be like trying to formulate a message to send to you to see if you're willing to make the effort, but also just to confess their feelings if they haven't already. I feel like they think it's like almost like God's will that you guys will be together. But they want to make like everybody happy in this situation is what I'm getting. So maybe they're too concerned with like other people's opinions here, or that's really affecting them. Very interesting. But let's clear up this energy. I'm going to get some tarot out on here to clarify what's going on here for you. Pile number 3. So let's get my tarot out on here. I guess I'm being called to use this one. So let's see. For my pile number 3s, how's their crush feeling about my pile number 3s, please? Ooh, interesting. You got some similar cards to pile number 2. So if you're drawn to that pile, there might be similar energies there. Because you got the 7 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like your crush is a little bit confused or has different options they're weighing out when it comes to this situation here. We also have the King of Cups. Both these cards came out in the last pile, which is very interesting. We have the King of Cups. So this just signifies that they have a lot of love for you. Yeah, I feel like they want to be your knight in shining armor. and like kind of come in and save you almost. You might have a very controlling family. Doesn't have to resonate. We also have the King of Pentacles. So they want to provide for you. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, very interesting. The King and Queen came out together. So they see you as equals. They see you as partners. They see that maybe you guys have a potential to build something really stable, really grounded. I do feel like this person sees marriage with you. You guys definitely could be wifey material, because whether you are a man or a female, because you have the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is very wifey material, very grounded, and I see you as this, and like the King, whether you are masculine or feminine or identify either way, this is how I'm seeing the energy here, because see, this person is coming with a more masculine energy, a more divine masculine, like chasing versus not running but receiving. So I do feel like this person's a go-getter. I feel like this person's very hardworking. They are very traditional is what I'm getting. This, regardless of whatever is going on with your connection, I feel like this person's very traditional in certain ways. And that might make you a little bit uncomfortable, because I feel like you're more of a wild card, pile number 3, but deep down I feel like you do like to go into certain, like, I feel like this person's all for like societal norms, or like they're all for like the traditional family type. So you may or may not align with that, but this person definitely feels like you are their equal here with this King and Queen of Pentacles. They feel like, again, you can have a sturdy foundation together. They're just kind of confused as to how to go about that here with the 7 of Cups. But let me clarify the 7 of Cups to make sure I'm on the right track. I'm going in the right direction here. So let's clarify this 7 of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming out. Yeah. This person wants to change your guys' luck when it comes to this connection. They want it to go in a completely different direction than maybe it has been going. And I feel like they will initiate it. I feel like they're just trying to figure that out. I also feel like, again, they feel like you might have to do less work than they do to get to you for whatever reason, whether it be distance. But I'm more so getting that things are just coming in between the both of you guys. But I feel like this energy is kind of frustrating for you, pile number 3, not gonna lie. But good news is that they do feel like just as strongly as you do. They definitely feel like you guys are counterparts. Yeah, I'm getting really strong traditional energy coming from your person, and I don't really get this energy a lot on my channel, but your person, it's definitely stand up. Like, this is the type of person who will provide for you, who will, you know, make the money in the relationship, give you presents, give you gifts, be the very traditional masculine archetype in relationships, right? So again, whether they're masculine or feminine, this is what this person is all about. All right, clarify this King of Cups. I feel like clarifying all these cards because I feel like there's some nuances that I'm not picking up on. So clarify this King of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, so they definitely want to work on their approach towards you. Basically what I was saying. I feel like there is something about them feeling like it's one-sided in the sense that they feel like they have to do more work, or that they're putting in more effort a little bit. Because I'm only saying that because they're both kings, you're a queen, but with this King of Cups, it's like clarified by this 3 of Pentacles. You see how he's alone, but the 3 of Pentacles normally is about like collaboration, working together. And it could just be because this person is like a distance from you, whether like just mentally or like actually physically a long way away from you. But it's weird because I do feel like this person can or does have enough money to come see you if that is the case. It's more so like they want you to pursue them as well. Like, and again, I feel like you guys might be frustrated by that because you're like, well, show me something and then I'll show you something back, you know? Like, you're coming to this reading because you don't know exactly how this person feels, or you just want to validate your feelings, right? So I feel like this person's not being like 100% forward with where they're coming from, and I feel like it is because they're confused as to how they should come towards you. And I feel like part of that is because there is like a third party coming in between the both of you guys, but also because maybe they feel like you haven't put in as much effort as they have, whether that be true or not. Clarify this King of Pentacles, please. King of Pentacles. 4 of Cups. Yeah, exactly what I was just saying. The 4 of Cups talks about like not accepting an offer or feeling like something's not good enough for you. So, very interesting. It's like they do see you as a prize though, but it's like they don't know if it's like worth it yet. And don't be triggered by that, because I do see them having a lot of love for you and really trying to figure out how to come towards you. It's just more so, it's like right now in this current moment, they see it as a lot of work to come towards you. Like they have to deal with a lot of things in their personal life. And they, like, for example, if this person is married or has a partner, they would have to break up with them. They would have to put in a lot of work to come towards you or to figure things out with you. Or they could be going through a divorce or just something in their life, right? Could even be money problems, but I don't think so. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles. Literally could be children. And then we have, wow, Queen of Cups. And then we had the King of Cups. So you guys definitely, I do feel like you guys are soulmates. You guys definitely have a strong soulmate connection. And this person definitely feels really, really strongly for you. And I feel like you are giving your cup. You see how he's drinking his cup right here? And he has his heart on his chest, but she's literally giving her heart. So it's like maybe maybe it's just because of his strong masculine energy. Maybe they just don't see either how much of your heart you're giving. Maybe you're just like, they might just not see how much you're willing to be with them. And you might resonate with that, being like, okay, well, maybe I haven't shown as much as I do care about this person. So that could be something going on here, that maybe you aren't showing them enough for them to realize that fully. I do feel like there's been a little bit of flirting here, not gonna lie. Or there is at least some inkling between the both of you guys, for sure. So I do feel like you're giving a lot more than this person is acknowledging. So, but just take, this is how they're feeling. I do feel like they see you giving some. I do feel like they see you working on something. Okay, what I'm getting with these two queens is like, this is what's obvious to the connection, or how they obviously see you. This is what's subconscious. So I see them, they see you working on stuff, whether like your physical stability, working on things in the outside world, but they don't really see that it's coming from a place of love towards them. Does that make sense? Like you might be like, oh wait, for me, I have to get this sorted, I have to get that sorted in my life before I come and see you, or before we're together, or anything like that. And they might be mirroring you and doing the same thing, but you're seeing like this love from them, or at least feeling it. They don't see that from you because maybe you guys just like don't see each other that often, but I see you as doing things for them out of love, but they don't see it as coming from love. They see it as maybe from a selfish perspective, like you're being selfish. But that's not the case, because you're actually coming from a place of love. They just don't clearly see it, but somewhere in their soul they feel it. So that's why they're trying to come forward with love and be like, you know, let's message this person, let's give this a chance, you know? I do see that type of energy coming forward, and they definitely want to change your luck in this situation and work towards coming forward towards you, because you are like wifey. Like you are that person for them. And they definitely see you as very compatible. So let's clear this energy off, and let's get some cards of advice for you, pile number 3. Ooh, so for my pile number 3s, thank you. Let's see what this card says. Wow. So we have New Moon in Leo with Shine. So this is kind of telling me that Spirit wants you to kind of let your feelings be more known. Be more confident in yourself, because this is New Moon in Leo. So maybe you send that letter. Maybe I think they are wanting you to initiate, but they're almost like reluctant to initiate. But I do see them initiating if you're completely against that. Again, I feel like they have a mountain to climb while you only have like a hill to get to them type of energy. So again, they might be in a relationship and you're not type of vibes. Doesn't have to. Doesn't, just take whatever resonates. But Spirit's asking you to really shine and just focus on self-love, but also like initiate things. Be the one to make a move. Be the one to, you know, if this is something you really want, definitely show this person that this is what you want. Let's see. Can I get more cards of advice for my pile number 3s? Whoa, okay. That card went flying. So we got the Mangrove. It says, stay grounded, extend your roots and gain stability. I feel like that's what you're doing. Because we got the Queen of Pentacles, remember? And that's kind of the vision I got, is that you're trying to build up your own stability. You're trying to be independent. You are trying to, you know yourself. And you might, maybe that's why this person's not feeling the love from you, because you are focused so much on yourself, which you should be. Okay, that's valid. But that's just how this person's feeling. But Spirit's saying just continue to focus on yourself. But if you do want this person, like this is your crush, right? So I assume you want them. Definitely put that initiative out there, but stay grounded. Don't lose your head in this person. Don't be constantly thinking about this person. Don't let them lose your peace. Like, don't let them affect your peace, is what I'm trying to say. Let's see what else comes through. And definitely get a solid foundation before you pursue this person. For example, if you yourself are in a relationship or getting out of one, definitely sort that out first before pursuing anything, of course. And get more grounded. This card wants to come out. So we got number 22 here with set your course. This says, know where you wish to go. Have a plan, the right direction. Yeah, it's talking about initiative. Knowing exactly what you want. You might be giving this person mixed signals, not gonna lie, pile number 3. So maybe that's why they're feeling a little bit weird about coming towards you, but they definitely have a lot of love for you. So yeah, just know where you're gonna go. Initiate something or have a plan. This person might be a little bit valid in their concerns, not gonna lie, pile number 3, because you might not be putting too much effort towards this connection, which is completely valid. If you don't want to do that, then that's fine. But if you do really want this person in your life, I do see Spirit saying you're gonna kind of have to put in a little bit more effort towards it. And that might be a little bit triggering, and I don't mean to trigger, but it's you might be well, they're not showing me anything. They're just waiting for me almost. But Spirit's it's kind of up to you. If you want this connection to work out right now or later, whatever. If you want it to 100% work out later, then that's fine. Just be sure of yourself, pile number 3. Just make a plan and stick to it. Make a plan with this person, stick to it, communicate. If just kind of sit down with yourself and figure out exactly what you want from this person in this situation. And then once you've done that, then take action and set forth, right? And go with your plan and go with the flow. So I hope that resonated with you, pile number 3. I hope that helped you. If it did, please let me know in the comments down below. Like and subscribe if you feel called to do so. I definitely appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and great rest of your life. Thank you so much for being here. Bye. Hello, pile number 4. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. If you chose this card right here, number 22 with the Ways, or this beautiful rainbow obsidian crystal, then you're in the right place today. So in today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at how your crush, the person on your mind, is feeling about you, their feelings for you. So very exciting today. Though before we start pulling some oracle cards, with the Ways coming out, I feel like a decision has to be made in your guys' connection. So we're gonna find out more about that. You could be having to make a decision, or they could right here. So if that resonates, let's keep watching. Very interesting energy. Let's see. Let me get more cards up on here. So for pile number 4, how is their crush viewing them? Pile number 4's crush. How are they viewing them? Okay. Let's see what this says. We got Knight. Ooh, interesting. So this card says loyalty, romance, and chivalry. A love of honor. Wow. Okay, so this person definitely has some love to give you. I'm so excited. All my piles today, their crush had at least some feelings for them, so I'm happy about that. Let's get some more cards out to get a bigger picture of how your crush is feeling about you, pile number 4. Ooh, okay, so my pile number 4, how's the crush feeling about them? Okay, so we got the number 43 with someone soon. That's exciting. Okay. All right. I'm getting kind of a picture here, but let me pull more cards just to make sure I'm on the right track here. So, sorry, my chair makes some noises sometimes. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, let's get another card though from my Woodland Wardens Oracle. So how is pile number 4's crush feeling about them? Ooh, okay. So we got Chipmunk and Laurel coming out with success right here. Very interesting. Okay. Again, I'm getting more of a picture here. This person, your crush, is going to make a decision soon to come forward and offer their cup of love, and they're going to be successful. There you go. End of reading. No, I know there's more to it, but that is kind of the gist that I'm getting here, pile number 4. So that's kind of exciting. Let me get another card out here. So for my pile number 4s, ooh, interesting. See, I knew there was something else to this. We have the guide coming out. So this says inheritance and correction. Ooh, okay. I feel like your crush feels like you are, well, an inheritance in some type of way, in the sense that they feel like it was you were kind of owed to them for maybe some negative relationships they've had in the past. Maybe they have had, I heard girl troubles. Maybe they have had troubles in their past when it comes to people and trusting people. That's why a love of honor, and like, it's very interesting. Maybe they are like a stand-up guy, and a lot of people maybe took advantage of that. So this person literally is, you know, that nice guy trope where it's like, oh, you're such a nice guy, but they're not really. I feel like this person actually is a nice guy. Like a nice person. They could be masculine or feminine, but I feel like this person really has suffered from being known as like the nice guy, or like being too nice, or being too straight edged. This card is definitely reminding me of the Hierophant in tarot, because you have this right here, Hierophant imagery. It's just like, it's very Hierophant-y. Hierophant-y. Never mind. I was gonna say something, but never mind. So this person definitely could be an air sign, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or you guys could be. This could be a Virgo, Cancer, or Aries as well. Libra. But I'm getting definitely an air sign. This person definitely thinks a lot. This person's very smart. Your crush is very, very smart, very caring. I heard like a mama's boy. They could be a mama's girl as well, or however they identify. But yeah, this person, like, I think has studied you for a while. And like, I don't think it's like a creepy way. They might literally like just stalk your Instagram sometimes, which I guess is kind of creepy, but you know what I'm saying? Like in a lighthearted type of way, I feel like, and in a lighthearted type of way, I feel like they feel like they're owed you. But I don't feel like it's coming from a negative place or a bad place. It's just like they see you as someone so amazing that and they've dealt with so much BS in the past from people that they feel like you're straight up. They feel like you're loyal and chivalrous, and that you're full of honor, and they feel like they can match with you in that way. I feel like you guys are both innocent in some sort of manner. Like maybe both of you have never cheated before in a relationship, have never done something like crazy wrong, but have always been cheated on or wronged in the past. But I do see this person coming towards you, and with success here, I do feel like they're kind of cocky here, not gonna lie. They're a little cocky where they're like, yeah, I'm going to win my crush over. And maybe because they have some idea that you have a crush on them as well, but I feel like you really haven't expressed that to them. Maybe you have. But for the majority of you who have picked this pile, if it resonates, I do feel like you haven't really expressed, at least to a big degree, that you do have a crush on this person. But regardless, I feel like they're coming towards you. Like they're going to express their feelings towards you. You definitely have an inkling that this person has a crush on you back. Yeah, very interesting energy. I'm glad this energy is a little bit different from the other piles, because I was getting kind of samey energy with some of them. But yeah, very interesting. Let's continue for my pile number 4s. So how does their crush feel about them? Very light, very nice. Let's see what else comes out for my pile number 4s. How's their crush feeling about them? Wow, these cards are, whoa. Okay, let's not take all of these. We do have free yourself and pay attention to the red flags. I feel like that's kind of a past energy that maybe you or this person has been involved in, is like freeing yourself from toxic cycles. Let's see what else. We have love yourself first here with your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. You know, I got a hit of intuition with that. It's like you guys both really respect not only each other but yourselves. So, especially to this person, I feel like they see you as someone who really respects yourself. And they really find that attractive. They find you really attractive, for sure. They yeah, they love that you're so independent. They love that you respect yourself. Like, you might have morals, you might have like some sort of like just loyalty. There's something about you that's like very clean. And you like literally probably you guys probably have good hygiene, but I mean like clean as in like innocent but not naive. And this person finds that so attractive. Like, I feel like they're definitely going to express themselves soon. I feel like they feel like if they express themselves, they're going to be very successful as well. Maybe you came into this person's life very suddenly here. I got that with correction. And they're like, oh, this is who I'm looking for. Maybe, again, they might have had a lot of failed relationships in the past. But you came in and they're like, oh, this is why. This is why I haven't been resonating with other people. It's because I haven't found this person yet. And then they find you and they're like, oh, that's what I want. Now I understand exactly what I want. We also have attraction coming forward. So this says, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yeah. I feel like when you guys, if you've met this person, you've met this person, not if you've met this person. When you met this person, they immediately were attracted to you. I feel like when you guys are alone or talking or anything like that, whenever they do get you alone, which I feel like is very rare, the whole world like just zones out. Like, they're just zoned into you. They're just fully paying attention to you. You might have noticed that if you guys are like in a group of friends, they only focus on you. Or if you're cut off by somebody else, they're like, no, wait, what did you have to say? You know, like they're very interested in you. Pile number 4. Very, very cool. So we also have true love, of course. This is the romance of a lifetime. Wow, crazy. Yeah, they see you as like, well, they see you as this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, which is just reiterating what I just said anyways. Like, they've been looking for you. Pile number 4, for sure. They might have had this crush on you for a while. Not necessarily. I am getting kind of new energy, but for some of you, they could have been looking at you, eyeing you for a while, and maybe you were unavailable. Maybe you were with somebody else. But I feel like they've been gathering this crush up towards you for a while, because with this true love, it's definitely giving me the vibes that you guys have at least had one conversation that was kind of deep, or there's just, I feel like you are kind of like a siren though. I feel like you're very attractive, and I feel like you're just not playing hard to get, but yes, I do feel like you're just very guarded. Not that you play hard to get, it's just you're very guarded, and this person completely understands because of what they've been through as well. So they understand. They definitely see that you, like, this could be the one. True love, attraction, like, even love yourself first is very good energy coming from this person. Like, they really recognize that loving yourself first is how you truly, you know, love somebody else, you know? So they definitely see you as the one. I love this energy. Let's clear this off. This is actually the most straightforward pile here. Very, very beautiful. So let's clear off this energy right here, and let's get some tarot cards up to get some more details about this. So for my pile number 4s, how is their crush viewing you? How is pile number 4's crush viewing them? How is pile number 4's crush viewing them? Wow, okay. Just all the cards are falling out. So yeah, this makes sense. Yeah. All right. I'll clarify all my yas and stuff. Just give me 1 second. So we have the 7 of Pentacles, which talks about working on something, putting in effort towards something. So I feel like this is just reiterating, and why I said yeah just a second ago is because I feel like they've kind of been either working up the courage to like ask you out, or they've been really like working hard towards this connection. Whether just like psyching themselves up to ask you out or whatever. I do feel like they've been kind of working at this for a little bit. We also have the Knight of Cups. So I definitely see them giving you an offer of love. That's what the Knight of Cups is an offer of love right here. So I see them, you know, like moving towards you, definitely about to initiate something with you. So that's really cool. We also got the King of Pentacles coming out and the Page of Pentacles. Now the Page of Pentacles is another offer. And with the King of Pentacles kind of backing it up, literally, I do see this being a substantial offer. Like they literally will probably offer you like to go out, like maybe even a literal gift that they'll present to you. That's substantial, because the King of Pentacles is like it's like a wealthy card. It's like a card that has a lot of abundance. It's very abundant. And the Page of Pentacles is like a physical offer. The Pentacles have to do with something in the physical reality. So you have 3 cards dealing with like the physical reality of the situation. So this person definitely means what they say when they say it. They definitely especially when they're saying like, yeah, if they've ever told you like, yeah, I'm coming towards you, or like, yeah, I'm interested in you, they 100% meant it. Like I do see this person as someone very serious. I do see them as having like almost a lighthearted energy. Like they could be a little bit like childlike, in like they're just very innocent, they're very fun, they're very carefree, but at the same time they have a very serious side to them where they mean what they say, you know? So that's lovely. I love that for you. Pile number 4. Let's clarify this 7 of Pentacles. Let's get some more nuance up on the board. So, wow, we got the Queen of Wands. So I see them as seeing you as the Queen of Wands, like someone very driven, very attractive, very independent, someone very sexy, like they find you attractive. Pile number 4. I feel like they've been working on their confidence as well. You see there's 2 lions here, and the Queen of Wands is like the most confident energy, like out of all the court cards, like in my personal opinion. Because like just self-confidence, like it just in who you are. I see the King of Wands as someone who is just confident and like, well, not only is confident in their decisions, but also confident in like ruling over others and being able to, you know, confident enough to make other people confident and give them inspiration and stuff. But I always see the Queen specifically, especially the Queen of Wands, as someone who's just very like confident in themselves and who they are in themselves, right? And not very outward energy. So I do feel like this person has been working on their confidence, been working on who they are, so they can work more towards you, and they definitely see you as this Queen of Wands, right? Beautiful energy. Let's clarify this Knight of Cups. Clarify this Knight of Cups, please, Spirit. Very interesting. We got the 8 of Pentacles, more Pentacles energy, and the Death card. So, oh, okay. I am getting a message here. Maybe they offered you a little bit in the past with this Knight energy, but then they like cut that out immediately, and they're like, no, pile number 4 deserves more. So they've revamped. They've with this Death card, the Death card talks about death and rebirth. So it talks about ending something and starting something new. So I'm getting here, maybe they worked on giving you an offer that you didn't accept or you didn't see in the past. So now they're going to revise their way of coming forward towards you and give you something more substantial here with this King of Pentacles. Okay, so just apply this to your situation if it does resonate. For others of you, maybe they were going to give you something small and then they fell more in love with you, and now they're going to give you something more substantial. That could be the case here. And you might not even be aware of this. You could be like, huh? You could be like, what? I didn't even know this person liked me. But like, yeah, I do see them like realizing your worth more here with this King of Pentacles and Queen of Wands here. And maybe that's why they're revising this here with this Death card. So it's like, with this 8 of Pentacles, I do feel like they were working on coming forward towards you, like with this Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is all about emotion and putting your heart on your sleeve. But the King of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, about physically giving something. So I do feel like they're going to take it from like almost a dream state or an emotional state and put it out more into a physical reality, right? Let's clarify lastly this Page of Pentacles here. clarify this Page of Pentacles. Okay, so we got the Nine of Swords, which is very interesting. The Nine of Swords talks about mental anguish, talks about being up all night thinking. This person's nervous, is what I'm getting from this card. This person's so nervous about giving you this gift that they're planning. They don't know how you're going to receive it. It's like they had one way of pursuing you, and then they're like, no, scrap that. I love this person. Let's try something more intense. And this could, you guys could have a little flirty relationship, and now they're terrified of moving it to the next level for one reason or another. Let me clarify that, actually. Like, what's this reason that they're terrified? I feel like it's just because it's something serious, and maybe they have, like I was saying earlier, they have had maybe relationship trauma from taking it to the next level with people. But let's clarify this. So what are they terrified of exactly of giving this offer? Like, why? Can I get a reason as to why? Wow, okay. Yeah, we have the Six of Wands and the Ten of Swords. That explains it. The Six of Wands talks about victory and celebration and winning something. The Ten of Swords talks about painful ending and like having things cut off. I'm getting that in past relationships, in the past, they thought they've gotten with somebody. They thought they won with somebody, basically, here with the Six of Wands, and then it was prematurely cut off. Maybe not even prematurely. Maybe they just got broken up with, or they had to end things with somebody when they didn't even necessarily want to, or they were blindsided by something here. Because it goes from one energy to like the complete opposite. So I'm getting that, yeah, they're just scared because of their past. Like, and they're also scared here that, well, that one, that you'll do the same thing, but also that maybe you might be a little bit too good to be true, or maybe you're not telling 100% the truth about who you are, which I doubt that, pile number 4, but it could be a thought pattern in this person's mind because they have been hurt in the past. So it's a little bit of sad energy, but I do feel like your person has the best of intentions coming forward towards you, pile number 4. I don't feel like you have to worry about this person. At least in the current moment, I feel like they're the type of person who's like loyal to you, even though you guys aren't even in a relationship, you know, that type of energy. So I don't feel like you have to worry about this person when it comes to that, at least in this current energy. So yeah, I feel like soon they will come and offer you something. I do feel like they think very, very highly of you, for sure. This is such cute energy. I actually love it, even though they are nervous and way up in their head, more so than they probably need to be, because you do have a crush on this person. I mean, we are here about your crush, so I don't feel like they need to be so nervous or uptight about it, but you know, I understand completely. Let's get some cards of advice out for you though, pile number 4, to see what you could be doing about this relationship and this situation. So for my pile number 4s, can I get a card of advice? Lovely. So we got new moon in Sagittarius with focus on the positive. Yeah, I feel like maybe this person's taking a little bit longer than you would like, or maybe you're not even sure that this person likes you. Even after this reading, you might be second guessing yourself or something. Yeah, focus on the positive right now, pile number 4. What's meant to be will be, you know, like even if this person takes a while, even if maybe there's circumstances that are standing in between the both of you, or whatever is going on here, I feel like Spirit just in this current moment wants you to focus on the positive. And now I'm very drawn to the fact that I keep on saying in this current moment. Like when I'm expressing certain things in your reading, I've said it more so than I have. Like I don't even think I said it in the other piles. So for one, that's telling me that maybe you're worried that this energy would just one day you wake up and it'll switch up, and then this person won't like you, which I highly doubt. I mean, you know, people have free will, but I highly doubt that. But also I feel like Spirit's asking you to just take this one day at a time and focus on the positive, focus what you have right now. Again, you might be worried this person doesn't even like you like that, or like, you know, like all the other piles, everyone had an inkling that their person really liked them, but I feel like you have no idea, or you're kind of pretty much in the dark about it. And doesn't have to resonate, but I feel like for most of you guys, you are kind of in the dark about it. But that's why Spirit's asking you to focus on the positive. And this is also giving me an inkling that you can manifest this person if you're positive about it. Like if you're putting so much negative energy, being like, oh, this person doesn't like me, like I'm not good enough for this person, or like it's just all in my head, like those are negative thoughts that if are replayed enough, can manifest into reality. And I don't mean to scare you. It's not like just one negative thought will cause that. It's like dwelling on those thoughts, right? Pile number 4. So I'm definitely getting a message from Spirit that if you want this, if this is, you know, if you truly believe it and you truly focus on the positive in this situation, then you can definitely manifest what you want out of this situation into your current reality. So let's get another card of advice. Lovely. We got the sea anemone. We got with protection and codependency. Yeah, Spirit says, why did I say it like that? Yeah, but Spirit's saying that you might be a little bit codependent on the fantasy of this situation, and also like you might be focusing too much on this connection when maybe if Spirit wants you to focus on other things right now. Definitely, like, that's kind of like what a crush is. A lot of the time it's just us like dreaming about them, you know, so that makes sense that this energy is coming up for you, pile number 4. But also know that you're protected and this connection is protected here, but maybe it's just like not the right exact time for either of you, so maybe you have to wait things out here a little bit longer is what I'm hearing. But just know that it's protected. Just with this codependency keyword coming out, definitely like there might be something you're holding on to when it comes to this situation. So just keep that in mind if that applies. So let's get a last card of advice though for you, pile number 4. Let's get some more. Ooh. Yeah, okay. I do feel like this maybe has been going on for a while, or if that's not the case, this is just like been dragging a little bit for you. Because we have number 29 here with find the lesson. It says discover the purpose of a situation in a situation. Trust that you are learning. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of teaching you patience and trust in Spirit. I feel like it's also teaching you to focus on the positive here. Yeah, maybe you know your situation best, pile number 4, but maybe there is some sort of codependency lesson or protection lesson or trust lesson in Spirit here that is playing out for you. So just keep that in mind, obviously. Yeah, I do feel like Spirit just wants you to kind of focus on the positive and realize that this could be a lesson here, and maybe trust that like there is a purpose to all the events that are going on between you and this connection, and also you in life in general right now. So, you know, take it how it resonates, of course, but that is a message coming through. So anyways, I hope this reading did resonate with you. If it did, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Like and subscribe if you feel called to do so. I definitely appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and great rest of your life. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.